once you get on mount, we need to be working to get the submission. So the first thing is not to lose the mount, but second, it's dealing with all this defensive posture that my opponent starts to put on. Two basic attacks that I like to do from here based on the position of the hands. If the hands are like this, what do we want to start to separate the limbs? One grip that helps a lot with this is this under grip with palm up. What I want is to find the angle here that makes him use his rotator cuff, which is like a small muscle on the shoulder. And once he starts to resist, I can win this battle really easy. You're going to see that in a direction that I go towards the shoulder, it's hard to do it. But if I open to the position that he used those small muscles, I start to win. The number one strategy is put the arm down and start to attack things like Americana. What it's really common to happen is as I go attacking this one, he brings the other hand to try to defend the position. So you're going to play this back and forward as he tries to defend until you separate and pin the arm on the ground, or you create enough space to steal an underhook or to get closer putting a crossface. Let's say now that I steal an underhook on him. The arm, when it's below the shoulder line, he's quite strong to keep it pointing down and holding my arm, maybe even trying to bridge me off to the side. Okay? So as soon as we get here, we want quick to walk this hand up. And to start walking, we're going to work a lot. So if Jerry put a little bit of resistance here, the walk works really well to a certain point, probably to the line of the shoulder. But then I start to do this lift on the arm where I take the elbow out of position. And if you look to my elbow now, I'm going to walk with my elbow forward. I'll do this several times until I connect his arm to his neck. Now I can substitute to the hand and then start to get close, pinning the arm. Now we are now in a position that we can work our Katagatame from here. We're going to connect hands and start to move out of the mount. We can go to knee on belly or choose a half guard to sprawl and start to get the tap down. The second scenario now, my opponent's not really with the arms up. The arms are a bit lower. So from here, it gets hard to work the arms, but there is a space on the upper body, on the neck. So what I'm going to try to do, it's hug the head, going deep with the arm. And we're going to try to do a no-gi Ezekiel from here. So I'm going to feed arm inside the other, and I'm going to shoot all the way through. Okay? Avoid do things like grabbing your arm and trying to switch to the top, because by the time that I grab my elbow, he will notice, and then he's going to start to put hand on the way. What you want to do is like feed one hand into the other. And the important detail that I got from Craig Jones, it's when we insert, we want to lock this hand under the armpit on the other side. His head will going to be in the middle, and then it will be quite easy to get a tap. So feed one hand into the other and shoot all the way through the armpit. From here, you just need to squeeze, bring your elbows down, and you're going to get the tap. Again, this is a good strategy to get a tap, but a simple shrug on the shoulder, hand on the way, my lock and stop my Ezekiel choke. But that's no problem because we're going to get a reaction from them, which is taking the elbow from my hips. This allows me to advance the knee, get into a high mount, and start to switch to an upper body attack, to triangles, armbars, and then be able to work from there. When you get to this position on the S mount, you really start to have a lot of options to finish. Okay, so I obviously get the attack on this arm on the armbar that I just did, but because I'm holding underneath both arms, in case on my transition he takes the first arm out, all that I need to do is spin around his body and we still have the attack, but now on the opposite arm. Chasing the hand and finish with the armbar. Let us know in the comments if this strategy help you your mount position. Don't lose it and finish them.